What is up, my dude and dudettes, and welcome back to TellerTube. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the subreddit r/Entitledparents. If you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe so you can stay up to date with my latest videos. With that being said, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video.
How dare you work retail? No daughter of mine will work at such a place. Only lowlives and addicts work there.
This wasn't me, but my friend/roommate. This just happened the other day, and she's still pissed about it, said I could share. Okay, some context. She's a pre-law student aiming to get her degree in business law. Her parents are pretty successful people, live in a nice house, in a nice neighborhood, etc. Her dad is a straight-up helicopter dad, aka abusive and controlling. He controls her bank account and calls her to yell at her whenever she buys pretty much anything.
Why did you spend $8 at Starbucks? Why did you get Subway twice this week? Why did you spend $50 at Target?
He also demanded she come home every weekend, a 2-hour drive without traffic because he doesn't want her to party. Luckily, she and her level-headed mother have gotten him to lower it to once a month. As a result, she keeps a lot of stuff from him, which makes him more angry and less trusting of her. So he tightens the leash and it just goes round and around. For example, he doesn't know that 2 boys subleased from our previous roommates for the summer. They were in the dorms but taking summer classes, so they needed a place to stay for the summer. They were my old roommate's brother and his friend. He also doesn't know that her boyfriend has been living with us since May, since he graduated, and is staying with us until he finds work. He just got a CPA. She also didn't tell her dad that she took a part-time job over the summer. Now, the last 2 bits are important. See, because her boyfriend has been staying with us, he's also been paying utilities. I think he should also pay rent, or at least half of her rent, but whatever. She also wanted to have some fun money to go out over the summer. She was taking summer classes but had a light workload. She got a job at the liquor store a block from us and worked there all summer and left after the fall semester started. So, because her father can see her bank account and he'd apparently lose his crap if he found out his daughter dared to work and try to be a responsible adult, she never told him and never deposited her checks. She cashed them out. Additionally, because her boyfriend is also paying utilities, we've been splitting it 3 ways instead of half, which was showing in her bank account since she has to pay the full bill because it's in her name. Fast forward to yesterday. My friend ended up depositing some of her cash from her job this summer in order to pay last month's utilities. Because her boyfriend forgot to pay her, he PayPals her the money so her dad can't see it. And the check I gave her bounced because at the time I didn't have any money in my account. I had told her to wait until I got paid, but she deposited the day before I would. The bounced check and the sudden $100 deposit in her account caught the attention of her dad. What resulted was an hour-long screaming match on the phone. She told me later some of the stuff he said. He called her a tramp and a liar and demanded that she report me to the police for fraud. Dude, it's just a bounced check. It's all good now. He dug into her because she admitted the $100 came from her job this summer, because he was accusing her for selling either drugs or herself. That's where he lost his crap. Apparently, dear old dad was livid that his daughter would dare to work at such a low place. His words. Specifically, he was mad that she didn't tell him she had a job, that she should have been focusing on schoolwork, but he was most upset about where she was working. It wasn't so much that it was a liquor store, but that it was retail.
Why the frick would you work retail? He screamed.
Because it was just a block away and it was easy work, Dad, my roommate screamed back.
How dare you? You shouldn't have been working. You need to focus on school.
I didn't have much schoolwork, Dad, so I got a job to have extra money.
How dare you work at such a lowly place? We didn't work this hard to have our daughter work retail. You should be above that. If you wanted a job, you should have gotten that office job Marie told you about.
She told me later that her dad has a real issue with retail workers. He seems to think that the only people who work at retail or as waiters are failures and high school dropouts. So he doesn't want his daughter to work among low lives and addicts. I just wanted something easy and within walking distance, Dad. I didn't want to drive 2 hours just for a summer job.
You shouldn't be working with lowlives and addicts. You should have talked to me first.
I didn't talk to you because I knew you would do this.
This is why we can't trust you. You've always done crap like this.
Then he proceeds to bring up the past frick-ups from middle school and high school. He doesn't seem to understand that she's changed quite a bit since then. She then digs into him over his BS. She then hangs up on him, telling him that she won't talk about the past with him and that she's more happy to talk about her F-ups when he can talk to her like an adult. So proud of her for saying that. She hasn't talked to him since yesterday. Her level-headed mom called saying she was sorry he yelled at her and that he's just upset because his mother's in failing health. And then he saw the bounce checked, so he turned his stress towards her. I took her out for breakfast, my treat since her dad would have lost his crap if he saw that she had spent money at a diner, while she vented about her dad. I've finally convinced her to get her own bank account where she can at least put her fun money and the cash she gets from her boyfriend for utilities. Luckily, he still doesn't know about him staying with her. We also decided to split the utilities by half so her dad doesn't lose his crap again, and her boyfriend would pay us back for the difference for his share. Since she was still hopping mad, we ended up using that energy to clean the apartment and bake bread, since she was too upset to focus on schoolwork. Her dad has approved of her getting some groceries today, so she said she'd buy me some to pay me back. And Monday, I'm going to help her set up her own account with the one bank this town has. I feel so bad since this all happened because my check bounced. I'ma buy her a cake or something to apologize. That's actually crazy, that her dad has to approve of her spending her own money. Come on. Entitled mother takes my inhaler. No happy meal for you. Okay, a few days ago I decided to take the bus into town as I didn't have anything to do for the day. And sitting at home playing Destiny 2 all day didn't seem all that appealing, as I know I'll get bored of the grind. I take the bus to the town center, I live on the town borders, so 15-20 minute ride, and head to McDonald's for lunch. As my stutter was frustrating me when it was my turn to order, I took a notepad and pen and wrote up my order. Big Mac, large strawberry milkshake, fries, and a crunchy McFlurry. I get my order and sit on the second floor. First floor? This was a 2-floor McDonald's, just to clarify. I take the corner seat with a window view of the fountain outside and chill to enjoy my meal. This entitled mother, Karen, she had that haircut that says,
"I am smarter than you,"
comes up the stairs as I am chilling in the corner minding my own business. Here is the cast: entitled mother Karen, poor husband, loud brat, manager, and me, Ruby. I pull out my inhaler to take a puff as I have slight asthma, and don't need to use the pump often. The Karen sees the pump and snatches it from me before storming away. I hear her yelling to poor husband downstairs while I assume he is doing orders. She must have been told to get some seats, which is why she's up there with me. I hear her screaming about a draggie and a crackhead. And I hear her yelling to see the manager about why they let a druggie into the restaurant. Karen comes up the stairs, this time with a short man with tan skin and glasses. Manager:
"This girl is the one you were talking about?" "Yes, she brought drugs into this place. You're lucky I confiscated them before she could shoot up or something."
You didn't even check to see what it was. You just saw me take it from my backpack next to my leg and immediately assumed it was an illegal drug. That's my freaking medication. I have asthma, you brainless inbred. Karen gets mad and prepares to slap me, but not before the husband runs up and stops her. Poor husband.
"Give the girl her meds back. If she dies, we could be held responsible." "Bullcrap. She doesn't need this."
Holding up my blue pump.
"She's probably faking it."
If I am faking it, why would the bottle be in the pump? That bottle is specifically for people with breathing issues like mine. I felt a bit short of breath after calling her out.
"Take your stupid drugs then."
She threw the pump at me, the bottle popping out of the pump. The manager helps me put the bottle back in the pump, and I take a quick puff to steady my breathing. You booger, are you stupid?
"Whatever. Poor husband, did you get the receipt for the collection kiosk?"
We have kiosks to collect since the McDonald's in our town is packed a lot of the time.
"Yeah."
Manager: I think I should cancel your order. The way you treated OP was disgusting. I can't do business with someone like you. Manager leads poor husband to the tills and refunds him, apologizing for having to tell his family to leave. Poor husband took it well, but glared at Karen. Let's hope poor husband got a divorce from that crazy land whale. Like, who the frick takes your meds? The fact that Karen had the nerve to take it out of OP's hand? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, smash that like button as it would really help me out. Subscribe to my channel so you can stay up to date with my latest videos. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.